A panel discussion on community safety was held last night at the Brodie Library, featuring 4 influential local leaders. Talk centered around marginalized people, homelessness, and violence, and there's recognition of the difficult work ahead. Vasilios Bellos is following the story and joins us live in studio with the details. Vasilios.
Thanks, Ryan. Around 100 people were in attendance to hear from Police Chief Darcy Fleury and other local leaders about their strategies regarding safety in Thunder Bay. As the event neared its end, though, there was some frustration in the audience, who were disappointed Mayor Ken Boshkov didn't attend. Brodie Library was the setting for an important panel discussion in response to high crime rates in Thunder Bay. Fort William First Nation Chief Michelle Solomon, Elevate NWO's Holly Govan, Canadian Mental Health Association CEO Jennifer Hislop, and Police Chief Darcy Fleury were all part of the event, focused on how to make Thunder Bay a safer place. The discussion quickly turned to safety for marginalized groups in the city, who panelists stressed are at higher risk of violence.
We know that there's a serious issue of systemic racism and that Indigenous people are often targeted.
Panelists pointed to lacking safety for other groups, mentioning the recent vandalism targeting the 2S LGBTQ+ community. Hislop believed youth support and activity is a great way to prevent kids from falling into crime, criticizing the recent city decision to close 9 outdoor rinks.
Why would we make a decision that's going to further impact marginalized families and their children and only support, say, those who could really afford high-level hockey?
Mental health, addictions, and homelessness then became the focus. Govan says there's a lack of resources in the city, with Elevate currently serving 60 people living in encampments.
A lot of people, and so even if we were to fill up all the beds that are available, there's still not enough beds to go around within our shelter system.
Police Chief Darcy Fleury called on more funding for mental health and homeless support organizations, stressing enforcement doesn't always lead to the best outcomes.
They may need to be triaged and put into a mental health situation or care so that they can get the proper care that they need and move on with their treatments and a better lifestyle.
There was then visible frustration from audience members and some on the panel regarding a noticeable absence of Mayor Ken Boshkov from the event.
I'm saddened that he's not here to hear the dialogue and participate in it, but I'll reserve judgment.
Remind him that he's a mayor for everybody, not just property taxpayers.
After confirming his attendance, a scheduling error forced Mayor Ken Boshkov to miss the safety panel. In a statement, Boshkov says he informed the library a few weeks ago that he couldn't attend, instead taking part in the Airport Management Council of Ontario's annual meeting at the city airport. Vasilios Bellos, TBT News.